Hello. Um, I am reminded this week about um, just connecting to my inner child. And the imagery that I got from this is some seaweed. And I had to look up the definition of seaweed just because that's what I do. I usually look up what the imagery is just to kind of clarify what the heck that means. So seaweed it grows under the low water line. So that means whenever I think of water, I think of like our emotions or that subconscious sort of situation. And when and so the seaweed is under that in that low water line, and it makes it easy to hide, right? If you think about how seaweed, the sea creatures, they all go in there and they go hide in there. And so if you think of that in regards to our inner child is like that. It likes to hide in that in that subconscious, in that low water line sort of thing. So when we kind of allow ourselves to be open, we kind of are in that high water line, right? The water comes in and out, and we are, allow ourselves to be kind of seen in that high water line. But then whatever is in the low water line, that's what is under the surface, right? So, so a lot of times when we are looking into our inner child, that's the part that is our we don't allow people to see, and that is the hidden part, like our subconscious. So that is kind of where we are, and when we connect with our inner child, it is in that subconscious area. Excuse me. And when we're in that area, when we want to kind of communicate with our subconscious or communicate with our inner child, then in this area we can kind of, like, how do we do that, right? So having fun, being curious, and playing. And those things are not always easy as an adult, right? We like, I definitely have trouble playing, or like, usually I have a to-do list and these are the things we do, and it's difficult to play and connect in a different way and be open under that low water line. So in the next week, I am just really going to be concentrating on, finding a way to play, whether it be in my mind, allowing a little bit of space in those times when maybe seriousness like always takes over, maybe allowing like a little bit of play, a little bit of fun. And if there's a choice between like doing work and having fun, it's so funny that I'm just saying this because my son just literally said, let's go to the car races or something. And I was like, no, no, no. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, literally, this is like, note to myself. I would rather stay home and get my stuff done. And, but yeah, when we have an opportunity between the two, choose the fun, maybe, and just kind of see where that takes us, right? When we are like, so that's step one, like, just be curious, like, have fun, choose the fun. And second thing is to be like playful. So I don't know, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it is like just kind of being wondering, right? Like, so wonder how this could be better. So if you, from Access Consciousness, this is a thing, and it's definitely brought an openness to my life for sure, is just like putting that question out there is like, maybe if you're having a crappy day, or even if you're having a good day and you think about like asking this question, it's like, how could my life get any better than this? Or I wonder what's good about this that I'm not seeing. Those two questions. And they kind of parallel each other, sort of like, how could life get any better than this? Or I wonder what's good, what I'm not getting about this situation. So those are the two tips for this week, is just like connecting to your inner child, allowing that, just like that openness to come maybe a little deeper. Maybe your high water line can kind of go down, right? Like, or your low water line can expose a little bit of that seaweed and allow for some play and fun in different ways. All right. So have a good week and enjoy your inner child. Okay, bye.